Okay, moving on to demand number 5.
Demand number 5.
Protection from discrimination. Wes, what is this referring to?
That one is a broad stroke. That's talking about sex, religion, age discrimination, pregnancy discrimination, harassment. You, as an employer, you cannot engage in those practices, and you are obligated to keep your workplace environment free from those practices.
Tell me a story. Let's say you hired an old guy.
Yes.
Now, this is how, I'm just giving you an example. Now, if you're watching this and you would classify yourself as an old guy, don't get super worked up. You can always, cancel your subscription, or you can send me a hateful letter, or you can send me a recipe for something that tastes awful. But the point is, let's say you hired a really old guy, like he's 117.
Okay.
And he clicks a mouse he's just like, what button do I click again? What button do I click? Can you fire that guy and say, you're too old? Can you do that?
It's possible, but I'll tell you a real story. I have a client that has, we'll leave all the names out,
yeah,
a call center. Had an older gentleman working at the call center.
Hello? Is someone calling?
Right. Continued to fall asleep while manning the phones.
Hello?
Right.
What?
Several attempts to retrain him to something else. Didn't work out, and ended up having to let him go. Right now, defending them in an age discrimination lawsuit.
Is anybody on the phone?
Yes.
Is somebody call? Hello? Could you repeat your name again? And you're saying that that's a lawsuit?
It's very difficult to terminate someone over the age of 55.
Could you get in trouble for saying stuff like this at the end of the day to a man who's maybe like 117 years old who works in your call center, and you might say, don't go dying on me? Is that the kind of example of something you couldn't say?
You would probably get in trouble for that one.
Okay.
Maybe not.
All right. Well, okay. So the point is, you cannot discriminate against people in any way, shape, or form.
Correct. Discrimination, bad.
I find a lot of times, because I'm so beautiful, people are like, well, we're not going to hire you. And I'm like, that's discrimination. And I give you a call. That's how we deal with it.
Exactly.
Never happened, but I know people want it to happen. So, all right, moving on. So demand number 6, a safe working environment.
Yes.
Wes, let's say that I realize I have a lava leak near my sidewalk. Magma pouring. So as a kid, we always played that game where we're jumping over lava. I don't know who sent the memo to all the kids. Did you do that?
That or the cracks,
We've never talked about this, but you're like, if you step on a crack, you're stepping on lava.
Or you had the 2 twin beds, and you had to jump from the twin bed.
Yeah, because otherwise you're going to land on the lava.
Right.
Okay, so anyway, let's say I have a lava leak near my sidewalk.
Okay.
And so somebody calls and says, hey boss, you got a lava leak over by the sidewalk. And I say, that's a risk my staff's going to have to take. What happens to me in terms of a safe work environment as an employer?
Well, ignoring all the public that's coming in that we have to worry about, just your employees.
Just jump over it. It's just lava.
Yeah, you have to keep a safe work environment. And there's this little government agency in the United States, if you're watching here in the United States, called OSHA.
OSHA.
Occupational Safety Hazard Administration, I believe it is, that has a whole bunch of rules. If you have anything that's even close to dangerous in your office, that you have to jump through a bunch of hoops and get goggles and
I have a funny story, not about me, but about a friend I know. This is a true story.
Safety's not funny.
This is a very funny story about not me, but a guy I know as it relates to safety. One time, some federal people came in from an organization called, we'll call it OSHA.
Okay.
And they came in to this person's office. Not me, but somebody else. And what they said to me, them, was, "Dear God." And they looked around and noticed all of the OSHA violations.
Yes.
And they got a massive fine.
Massive.
And my friend felt awful. But luckily it wasn't me, so I felt great.
Okay.
So
yeah, very specific, very detailed requirements from OSHA. So if you're anywhere even near that ballpark, you need to have someone look out for you.
I love OSHA. And in fact, I'm going to do my impression of an OSHA employee. Hi, I'm here from the Fun Police for the toga party. Anyway.